The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
What is going on, friends? And you're here to wake up with me, the Wayniac. Well, good fucking morning. And how are you guys doing out there in the land of it? Hopefully you're doing really well. And today is Tuesday. Hopefully you know this because you are waking up with me and you're getting this thing going on. I would like to start by saying thank you very much for joining along this morning. Thank you for being a part of this because, without you, I would be, once again, alone. And I got some dental work to do. I got some stuff to do today that I am just not looking forward to. And my first thought was, this sucks. Then I kept thinking over and over, well, if you want to have nice, good things, you have to take care of your things that you have. So, your teeth, it's so fucking important, right? Well, it's not really important, but how does it go, my friends? And how are you out there? Hey, man, was your Christmas advertisement worth it? No, hell no. Bah, freaking humbug. No, I don't know about that. I'm just not a huge fan of it. It just seems to be a bit redundant for all of my friends and all the things. But it's all right. You know what? I want to get things out of the way because I want to have fun. I don't want to have this crap hanging over my shoulders. Well, ho, ho, ho to all the hoes. I don't know about that. I'm not really, it's not my jam, guys. Glad to see you here this morning. There's 3 of you guys watching. Thank you very much. Let's get those reactions going. If you like that Christmas stuff, that's pretty cool for you. For me personally, I celebrate Yule. It's a different situation, but it still is a situation. And again, we got to get all this crap out of the way.
Tune in daily to NOK's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Wake Up with the Wayniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz. Grow 420, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, with the Forgetful Stoner Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News, and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Kim Cooper and Sir Stevo. Open Your Eye, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes, 9:15 Eastern, with Master and Mama Roach. Cannabis and Crime, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern, with Christine Terra from Machete Cat Productions. The IWK 710 Daily Set airs nightly, 7 days a week, with international rotating joint host, 7 p.m. Eastern. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and bake with Ron McNabb at 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
It is a guaranteed way to lose viewers when I put these commercials up, but unfortunately, they're par for this thing, and you guys just got to deal with it. And I'm really sorry about that, because after a little while it gets a little old. And the whole thing is it's a part of what the network wants, so therefore I will do what the network asks. Doesn't mean that I have to enjoy it. Doesn't mean that I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to stand by it at all. But it does mean that we can get you guys some entertainment. What most is best about entertainment? Now, when I say what most is best, people go, well, that's some shitty fucking English. The whole thing is what most is best is as we know what is best. What we see as best is being this thing that we want to do that gives us happiness and that wants to move us along. Not the pause, not the taking a pause. I get 4 people in here. We start viewing it. As soon as I go into a commercial break, as soon as I hit the commercial break, it seems like people are just like, oh, God, don't like it. Now, here's the deal. Would you like it if it was your commercial? Would you like if it was something that was for you and for your group or network? Maybe you would. I don't know. But no, and I decide to do this with you guys. This is purely me coming in here to have fun with y'all. We don't get paid for this. All we do is to come and hang out with you guys, hoping that we can get some reactions, those hearts and those thumbs up and all that stuff. That is the stuff that actually helps us, if you didn't know that. So we're just sending this out right now. We're sharing it out there. Get out there and share what you can, guys. It will really help. You know what I mean? I know a big part of it is people feel you want to watch a show that you are enjoying, right? So a lot of people will watch their friends and they will help their friends along, whether that's with stars and or just helping the algorithm by sharing. Now, the thing is, we have to share it to get it out, right? That's the one and only. That's the real important part. But, I digress. This morning is not about that. It's not about telling you guys what to do and when to do it, but it is about hanging out with you and letting you know we're here. This is a 55-minute broadcast, and I do hope that as you witness this 55-minute broadcast, it is a 55-minute broadcast about nothing. That's right. Big old fat zero. You should get nothing out of this. Nothing but maybe the idea. The idea of having a place to hang out, a place to go to for that hour, this fine day, this fine morning. Hey, it means a lot to me, especially when you guys do show up. Thank you, by the way. I need to get some shares out there, so we're going to see if these shares work, see if we get some people in here. And if it does, we'll celebrate. Well, it is glorious outside. Today is one of those amazing looking days. And unfortunately, like I said to you earlier, I gotta go to the dentist. And I am so not looking forward to this dentist trip because no one likes to have their teeth drilled in. No one likes to have any of this stuff done. So the most we can do is just go. Just go and put a face on and smile. Hey, I got 4 of you guys watching. There's 2 reactions. I know you guys can do this. I know you guys could take this even better and make these reactions hit the freaking ceiling. I know you can. It's just if you want to, okay? You don't have to, because I'm not begging you. I am only asking you. So all you have to do is hang in there, let our friends know what's up, spread the word, share the word, let our friends be happy. That's how we get our friends to want to hang out with us, right? So when you see people, you're like, hey, what's up? And then they get all happy, right? Well, that is the magic of it. The idea is just to keep everybody stoked.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals,
Go ahead,
Tyendinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Well, you have to love commercials that have no relevance with what you are doing. You know, I know if you guys get to go out to Canada and you get to go see smoke rings, that is pretty cool. Any smoke shop that you get to hang out, and it's probably pretty cool. That is, if you do like those kind of places. You know, I really do. I'm a fan. I go and I hang out and I go and check out shops all the time, and I check out their product and see what they have going on here. Now, it seems like there's more commercials added in here, and I'm just not doing it, kids. So what I want you to do is join me this morning. That's right, kids. Daily sessions with Keeping It Green. That is my page, and it's what I'm doing. There's no commercials there. There's none of that weird shit. There's no political fucking shit there. There's none of that. There's none of it. This page is just for stoners to hang out and smoke weed. A lot of people get confused. They want to add their politics to their weed. They want to add their life to their weed. And the thing is, it doesn't work for me. All the way here to Tombstone, and they seem they got my here sign. Politicians. What are more than a politician? More than overpaid jerks and tight suits. I couldn't fit into a suit. A little hot there in the summertime. And especially, my spurs look a little funny in them. What? Get out of here! Get out of here! Well, I bet you've probably seen that one a few times, and thank you. So for the three of you watching with the two reactions, I would like to definitely start off by saying this morning, thank you so very much, and thanks for hanging out with us. I do say it's important, so if it is so important, I say we, that's right, all of us, that's right, yeah, thank you. So what do you got going planned today? Are you going to go out and do some fun excitement? Are you going to go check out somebody's live stream and see what they got going on? There are plenty of people doing live streams that I know that you can get in there with and check out. There's a lot in the community. There's a lot in the cannabis community. There are a lot in all sorts of communities, depending on where you are. Hopefully you find what you're looking for in your community. You know, for me, I'm a firearms guy. So the community that I like is to find a firearms community, a community that is circled around the idea of firearms. These are people that are training and having fun. And these are people that are extending what we call in America our Second Amendment right. And if you don't have your Second Amendment right, then, you're pretty much just a commie. No, you're not really. Your Second Amendment right is so very valuable for you, for me, and for everyone else that's into this thing to keep us safe, keep us sane, and keep us armed. As I say, an armed society is a polite society. I like that whole thing. It's kind of how locks are made. Locks are hold to lock a door shut to keep the bad people out, to keep the honest people out. Now, the bad people who want to come in and break in are those morons that need to be taught that lesson. Not what I'm about here today. We're not even going to go there today. But what you are going to do today is say thank you for joining me this morning. We're 15 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. And I got to thinking this fine, glorious day, I would talk to you guys about a few things that intrigue me, that I love. I'd like to talk about history for a moment. You know, when history brings us these things around, we have to, we are doomed to repeat it. So when history does these weird, strange things, aka, the Nazis, we got to remember that we cannot have patience for this, okay? Our patience level is not being spent for that. So you have to have patience. Be patient for your friend. Be patient for your ancestors. With that being said, are you ready to have some fun this fine morning? Are you ready to get out and think you know what's going on? Of course you do. It is Tuesday after all. You saw it. It is Tuesday. And once in a while, I like to let you know. So this morning, this fine day, we're going to do a few things. But until then, until we get really started, I would love for you to take a road trip with me. Put your seatbelt on. Please watch your head, watch your step. Please be careful. I do hope you enjoyed yourself. I do hope that you got to look out that window and watch stuff come and go, and the stuff that happens to go by. That's right. We want to keep ourselves happy and supported today. Hopefully you're getting your friends out there and helping your friends. You know, we got 2 of you watching, 2 reactions, so we're doing really good right now. All right. Generally, I love to see the house full. I love to see the reactions floating. But, you know, something about commercials just have a way of getting people to not want to sit and watch. Now, I'm working on that currently because I want to give you guys an opportunity to get to watch. So as you're going to start noticing, my friends and I are going to start doing high noon sessions. These are high noon sessions everywhere, okay? That's your 12 o'clock. That's my 12 o'clock. That's your 12 o'clock if you were in New Zealand. The idea is that we want to get together and get these people partying together at the same exact time. And you can join us. And by doing so, it's just by spreading the word and letting them know that high noon stoners are a valuable thing. You know, a lot of people have a job, so they cannot do high noon stoners. I'm fully aware, all right? So what we can do is get you guys a time that you can get you to come in there and join us and have some fun with us, see what we're doing, maybe, hang out a little bit. That's right. Oh my God. Thank you. And thank you. 2 views, 2 reactions. We're doing all right now. This is the way we want this to go. Now, generally speaking, when we're doing this whole thing, you know, we get up in the morning, we start rambling to you guys because it's 19 minutes and a 55-minute broadcast, and you are officially hanging out with me. And I like that. It's pretty fun. Let's see exactly what we can do. What's going on here? I got a comment that I'm trying to figure out right now, guys. So please forgive me. Oh, it's there. It is on the screen. I didn't realize that. What's going on? And cheers to yourself. And thank you for joining me and being with me this fine morning. You know, I know you probably have a whole lot of important shit to do today. I do a little later. I'm going to be going to the dentist a little late. God, I don't want to go. Raise your hand if you would like to go for me. That's 2 views, 3 reactions. Holy shit balls. You guys are really helping out. And I love it this morning. Thank you very much. That's right. It is awesome. And I think it's so awesome that we get to share this together. So I was on a feed yesterday I have friends that smoke every day. And when I get a chance to see them at work, I will stop by to hang out with them. Now, I usually am at work, so I don't have the time to do it in the way I'd like. So what happens is I end up just sitting around with them and smoking for a moment until I have to leave. Now, with that being said, I do miss hanging out all day long, smoking and seshing with people. So I'm going to be doing that on one of these days off. But until then, for right now,
what you're looking at right here is the 1827 one and only man. Starlight Concrete, or actually made right here out of original Kobe chain. This here is one of the one and only 2-speed, 2-cycle. Get your laundry done. Hot, spun, wring out and done. Hang it up on the line, and just like that, you're clean. Hell no, you couldn't catch an like that. I break up with sweat, start getting swamp ass, and then suddenly you're wondering what happened. And then I got to do my lot. I digress. Y'all should come out and just see the way pictures on here. And it was sad that Big Nose Kate herself. Yes, that fine Romanian lady with the big mouth. She hung out here. Could you imagine what she's doing her laundry? I found on the good note that she was, get out of here with your once again, I digress. Remember, there's a fine line between Saturday night and Sunday morning. Good day, y'all. God bless and pass the ammo.
Yeah, that's right. If you haven't seen it or done your laundry, it is time to do your laundry, guys. I know I just lost someone in there. Maybe my videos suck too. They're not commercials. They're just fun. The thing is, I know it's not what you want. It's easier to go elsewhere, see what you want when you want what it is. So with that being said, all of us can do what we want when we want. But wait, there's more.
What we have here, the GSX 7775. It reaches speeds beyond all magnificent speeds. It will get you to Night City in no time at all. That's right, if you order now. But just wait, there's a whole lot more.
There is a whole lot more depending on how and what you do. Getting out there every day and being a part of your city. Are you a part of your town? Are you a part of everything that you do? Oh, wow. Take a look. That is my friend. Well, hello, Dan St. Peter. What's going on there? And Miss Macy Buds just getting ready for my shift, she says. Oh, man. Well, you know what? As pretty as you can be, I'm pretty sure you got that wired. I'm pretty sure you got that wired, girlfriend. So let's go back here for a moment and get ourselves out of here. Sorry, had a little moment of scanning across the data stream there for a moment. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to go have some dental work. God, I just don't want to do it. I'm so not looking forward to it. It's so not what I want to do. But it's one of those things that you have to have done. I'm so mad about it because I wish there was another way around this. By the way, you are 23 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast.
Well, friends, along on their travel, I've met me a fine dandy amounts of peoples. And those are just some of those things I'd like to share with you. Life as an outlaw can be rather dangerous, so remember, keep good company, good friends, a good safe place to hide your hat. We call that place the Rusty Armadillo.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. All three of you, the three reactions, the three people, 24 minutes. This is like some weird cosmic perfectness. Thank you for joining me this morning. It's pretty cool. I got to sit in here thinking, man, how much time we've spent at the dentist before. I had braces as a young man, so I had been in someone's office with them putting tools into my mouth and doing all that shit long enough. I'm not looking forward to it. I know it's one of those things that's needed. So, it's kind of like a whatever. I am nervous about it. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I could be like, no, I'm good. I'm a little nervous. Just the fact that they're like, in there kind of does not sound fun. At least to me, it doesn't. Hopefully to you, it sounds good. And hopefully your day is going glorious where you can celebrate it with others. Hopefully you're going to work or getting to work. Or maybe you just got out of the shower, or maybe you just got out of bed. Maybe you got out of bed with your lover, maybe. God, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? This morning is glorious out there, and I think you all matter the most. When we matter the most, the whole thing is we start to shine a little different. We start to let people know. It is vastly important that you let someone know each and every day that they matter. What happens is people will lose sight and they will get lost in the wreckage of time, and they will suddenly believe the hype that they do not matter, or maybe they're not important. The thing is, we are all so vastly important, and we're so much a force to be reckoned with, each and every one of us. You know, a lot of people wait until the end of the day, or they wait until they're so mad to let things out because they can't speak their words because they're angry. The one thing is we should always let it out. We should always let those words be free, especially with our friends. Don't let friends rent space in your fucking head, because what's going to happen there is, which I'm finding, it rents space. You get lost up there thinking about it. And the one thing is, you got to stop telling people what you're doing. That's right. Let them wonder. You know, since the age of Facebook and the age of all sharing all of our stuff, as soon as we talk to a friend, none of us have anything to say that's important anymore, because we're like, oh yeah, I got new shoes. And they're like, yeah, I saw you posted that yesterday. Or, oh yeah, I got a new car. And they're like, yeah, you went for a drive yesterday. The thing is that it's leaving people out. So you got to remember, stop telling them everything. Give them a piece, and only let the important people know that piece so they can carry on and feel like they're getting change. That change is so vastly important, because what's going to happen is that change is going to add up, and eventually they're going to pass that change on to someone. And then all of a sudden, boom, there we go. We are uplifting our fellow brothers and sisters. And then all of a sudden it's amazing because people are feeling vastly important. Now there's 4 of you watching right now. There's 4 reactions. That means we're doing something right this morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being with me for along this ride on the NOK. You can find me on Keeping It Green. You can find me on Bong Hit Time 420. You can also find me at Cali Gas Boys. You can also find me at, oh, I did say that already, Bong Hit 420 and Keeping It Green. Those are the places that I will be there, all commercial free. So you can get in there, watch all of our videos, watch all of our content, smoke weed with us, be a part of it, and not have to be hit over the head with a freaking commercial.
Cochise Hotel. Established in the summer of 1897, or something in the whereabouts of.
If you're looking for a home in
This is a historic, registered landmark, maybe even a ghost town. Once this porch faced a major railroad and a shipping hub for the pens of cattle and wagons and ore. Imagine the smell. Here rested on this, the front guests would sit on this here porch and take in the Arizona summer. Now, a private residence offering a unique bed and breakfast events, private parties, museum tours. Just remember, King Franco has all your needs covered.
Yeah, right. That's exactly. That's a good friend of mine, Mr. Sam Franco. He's a realtor out here, and he does amazing. You know, I figure if I'm going to show anything off, I want to show that guy, because that's the guy that makes shit happen. I know. You're probably thinking, what did that have to do with anything, Wayne? But the one thing, it had a lot to do with a lot, because you guys are still here. Yeah, how was that? A little silent movie for you this morning. I bet you could read it though, and you get the idea of what's going on. There's 7 of you guys watching. There's 5 reactions. If you can do me a favor, and let's get those reactions pumped up. Let's get them to match that number right there. If you can get those reactions to match that 7 right there, that's really going to help us. The idea is that'll get us in the algorithm, that'll get us known, and that'll also get extra feeds done. And remember, hashtag, if you need to, throw a hashtag out there. Get your friend in there. Let your friends know exactly what's going on. Like it, love it, and share it, and get your friends to see. That's right. Right here, keeping it green with me, the Wayniac. And you guys are waking up currently, and we are currently 30 minutes. That's right, 30 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me. And hey, what are we doing? Let's keep going. Let's not stop now because we got to the broadcast. Now that you got here and we're hanging out, one of the questions becomes, oh, and what? The thing is, and what does not help us because and what leads us up for more questions. The one thing is get out and do some stuff. You know, when you're telling a story to people about your day, one of the things you like to do is let them know, like, man, I did this today. I did that today. And most people are like, oh, that's really good. The one thing is we try not, okay, we forget about the small things because that will just redundancy, will kill them in redundancy. So we throw them the outside of the story, but then later on down the line, we'll sometimes feed them a little bit of that little nook and cranny. And what will happen is they'll start to get the whole story and then they realize, oh, I got it. So telling a story is vastly important, my friends, and letting your friends know exactly that you are a part of a saga, their everyday saga. So 7 viewers, 5 reactions, 31 minutes in a 55-minute broadcast. You guys have made it and we've been hanging out. Hopefully you're smoking something this morning. I am not. I'm currently not. I don't have any of my implements in here this morning. So I'm just going to go along with you guys as if I was. I know. 55 minutes, 32 minutes into it. You guys are here. Wow. Gentlemen, we finally meet. Where were you guys? We stopped for. So obviously you got it. Woo-hoo! You're my best friend. I'm so glad we got to meet.
2 hours later.
No, you're gonna take us. No, wait, no! Pass over to Mark.
I can't believe I was gonna kill both of you.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are hanging out with me. There's 6 of you viewing this thing. There's 5 reactions. We're 33 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast about absolute nonsense. And you made it here through the Wild West. We did a little bit of shooting and hanging out. And wow, y'all survived. So the plan for today, get out and be glorious, right? I know that's the plan. Most people think about it, but we got to stop, do the math, and realize. So here in Tombstone, we are famous for a triple homicide, the killing of some young brothers on that fateful October morning 144 years ago. And this is the death site right here. In the fabled words of time, let it pass. So there's 6 of you guys watching, 6 reactions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do love that so much. We are 35 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. I just showed you the OK Corral shootout spot, give you an idea of what happened there 144 years ago. You know, the movie says what happened, but that's up to you to depict. Maybe find a book or something, do a little bit of homework, right? Most people are confused because they have seen a movie or they thought, get a book out, look into it, do a little bit of research. That's what we say. And that's regarding everything in your life, okay? Maybe there's not a book involved in what you're into. Doesn't mean you can't do your own research. We are 36 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast, and thank you so much for allowing me to be in your ears today. Thank you for being with you guys this day and this morning. I do enjoy it. I always enjoy hanging out with y'all. Okay. With that being said, the comments are really small and I can't get to them at the moment, but if I zoom in, I will. I will totally get to your comments. Just give me a 99-second. Oh my God. What's up, Wayne? Hope you're doing good today, bro. Well, Thomas, thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. You know what? My day is pretty good so far. I am, like I said earlier, I'm going to the dentist today, so I'm not looking forward to that. That's all. But there are 7 of you guys watching. There's 6 reactions. And we're 37 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast, and you guys are killing it right now. Thank you for joining me, allowing me to have your time, and allowing me to have your stars and your stuff and all your likes and all your whatnot, because that's going to really help. Whew, man. You ever notice when you get nervous, you get the sweats, right? I mean, it's really weird how it'll take you over. It's a very odd thing. There's 8 of you watching, and thank you so very much this morning, and 6 reactions. Thank you. Hopefully your reactions are getting out there for your own. Hopefully getting a reaction with what your wife is doing, or your husband is doing, or your cousin is doing. It is so vastly important that we let all of them know how important they are to us, right? So before people go dying, just say, hey, I appreciate you. It doesn't cost you a thing to say I appreciate you. We're 37 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. There's 8 of y'all watching. And I want to say thank you. That would have. Welcome to Tuesday. Hey, y'all. It's been a little while. Maybe not long enough. See? They made me official marshal. That means I'm important. Being important, I don't care about that. What I care about is doing the right thing. The right thing tends to be cold space at the end of the day. Oh, well, thanks, I got to be on the way. Lefty is an alter ego of mine that I've been dealing with for a little while now. And I've been throwing him out there to the web, throwing him out to my friends. There's 7 of you watching. There's 6 reactions. There's comments up in that corner. Gosh, this is good. We're doing really good today. Thank you for allowing us to have this, and thanks for joining us. You know, oh, what up? Celos is in the house, guys. Another one of those high noon stoners. If you guys don't know my friend Celos, go check him out at Cali Gas Boys. Go check that out. Dude's got lots of content. He smokes lots of herb. He's got art. He's a handsome devil. What else can you possibly ask for? I know. So there's this thing that we get to do. And that thing that we get to do with each other is share our lives with each other. And one of the things that happens is people suddenly forget and they leave pertinent information out. Some of that pertinent information is that I love you. Some of that pertinent information is where we're going to be. It's so smart and so valid for us to use it, because the smart part is that we're getting information onto our friends, and it's valid because most people are going to catch on to it and they will know. They'll be in the know. So be smart. Treat your friends with love and respect, even them. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. All right. God, I'm craving a bong hit right now, guys. You guys got me in the corner right now. Generally, I will have one with you, but it's in the shed or my garage, and I'm not in there. I'm in the studio right now. But it doesn't matter. So we are 55 minutes into a broadcast, and we're 41 minutes into that 55 minutes, and you're hanging out with me, and it's officially a Tuesday. That's right. Wake up with the Wayniac. Smoke some pot, guys. Let's have some fun. Get out there and vote. Go on the internet. Look up on Amazon and buy something for your wife or for your husband. These are all things that are valid. Now, that being said, there are plenty of groups that go live Monday through Sunday, I think it is. And all you have to do is join up, smoke, watch them on the IWK, the NOK, Cali Gas Boys, even my friend Shauna Parker. And if you really want to get out there and see some stuff, you can really catch it up just by surfing around the web and seeing what other people are doing, like Macy Buds and a few other people out there that are getting out there doing stuff on the internet that you and I can view. If you're part of all that, then good at you. And if you're not, then maybe you should. Because being a part of that will really help you. Because what it'll do is it'll get us all a little bit of activity. That means getting to see your stuff on the web. That means getting your stuff to be watched, viewed, and shared. That also means more stuff for you and I to enjoy together. So, guys, get with it. You get my point? Ding, ding, ding. I get it. Now, with that being said, we are officially hanging out right now. We're 42 minutes into this 55. So what are we going to do? Hopefully we're going to shoot the shit with each other. How about that? I know. I've been extremely happy lately because the weather has been perfect. The weather's been a little chilly. Now I say chilly, but nothing to my friends like they are on the East Coast, because they're covered in snow. We are the desert. We get 300 days of sunshine. You get 65 days of questionable other. And it's a thing that we do here. It's a thing that Tombstone, aka Arizona, gets to hold on to. We are closer to Mexico, so therefore our winters are a little different. They're a little warmer. They're a little inclemented because sometimes we do get rain, we do get fog, or we sometimes get storms from the south that'll brush up and hit us. Thank you very much, because there's 7 of you guys watching, 7 reactions. Holy shit, we're doing it. Thank you. I would love to get this to 8 people watching, 8 reactions this morning before I fly out of here. So we're 43 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast, and I would love to see that happen. Share it. Get your friends out there. Get someone else to view this. See if they can enjoy it as well, because if they can, that means we all can, right? Now, as you're hanging out with me here, we are now officially on the NOK and the IWK. And you can meet up with those people all day long, wherever you'd like to see them. But for now, you're hanging out with me, and that's pretty cool. Thank you very much. Wow. It is 11:44 in the afternoon here in the Southwest. It means it's 10:44 in California. That means it's 12:44 in mid-standing of the United States. And then we're looking at whatever it is in Canada. It's that I surrender. No, it's not. It doesn't matter. My Second Amendment right is not surrendered. Neither is yours. By the way, it's the topic of yesterday and today and every day. Second Amendment right is so valid and important to you. It's the fact that you can right to bear arms, the right to share and bear arms, the right to walk around and have your own life of freedom. How fucking important is that? In California, you could not go into a gun store and buy a gun, turn around, buy ammo, and then turn around and go into a weed store. It just wouldn't have happened. So here, I did that all in one day. I know. It's pretty wild. I did the gun first because, sorry about that, kids. I did the firearm first because the store was definitely what I wanted to do. Now, when I went into the weed store, it felt kind of Interesting. No, I was not wearing it on my side. We do not wear firearms into the weed store. Not cool. Not allowed to wear them in restaurants either, and or post offices and or schools. These are things that we have to be smart about with the Second Amendment. We have to make sure that people understand that this is a serious thing, guys. This is not some thing that you just get into and hear somebody ramble. This is a real deal across the United States. A lot of states deal with this. A lot of states have the same issue, and we'd love for you to have it as well. If you guys are hanging out right now, having a glorious morning, and you're getting some things done listening, well, that makes me feel good to know that I am a part of your morning adventure. All right. I know it's not really morning anymore because you're probably thinking, Wayne, it's like 11:45, dude. Morning died a while ago.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
That's right. You're having bong hits with me and you're hanging out with me this fine day. There's 7 viewers, 7 reactions, 46 minutes and 57 seconds into a 55-minute broadcast streaming across the World Wide Web. Hopefully you're with me today and you're even streaming or even sharing it or even viewing it. That's pretty cool. You know, I went into a museum yesterday that was really cool. And I walked around for maybe a good 3 hours trying to see some really cool artifacts inside it. And I realized that a lot of people don't do that. It seems that people don't want to either A, spend the money or spend the time walking around a museum. Why would you not want to do that? Museums are full of so much information, so much cool stuff that it almost seems like a must do, right? But so many people don't because they're just caught up in the whole, I don't want to spend money on this because it's a museum. Doesn't that not sound weird to you? It sounds really weird to me. Only because as a fan of history and all of this stuff, the museum is a very important part for me to go into because I can get information that I can use out on the street when I talk with fellow people. So that's part of the idea right there. Okay. A lot of people don't get it. They don't understand it because they're just like, it's a museum, Wayne, get over it. No, it's a little different than that, and hopefully you know it as well. Hopefully you like to go to museums too and walk around a little bit, hold the hand of your loved one and see some cool artifacts. That's exactly what I like to do. Now you guys are all here. We are 48 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. There's 6 of you watching, 7 reactions. We are at 11:48, and we got it all going on. Thank you very much for joining me this fine day. Hopefully, we can carry it on to the rest of the day and even into this evening. Now, when I say evening, I hope you're all partying and hanging out even into the evenings. I know there's going to be people broadcasting 3, 4, 5, 7 o'clock in the evenings. It is Tuesday, after all, so there's going to be some people making up for it, getting out there, and hopefully you're a part of that. Boy, oh boy. That's right. Oof. Ground control to Major Tom. This is Wayne, and I'm saying, what's up? And I'm glad that you guys are all here at 49 minutes. What is the news? We are just getting to hang out today. I was going to go down location this morning, but I had too much stuff to set up and then it wouldn't have worked. So my idea was possibly next week, I'll do a location shoot so you guys can kind of get some idea of what we're dealing with and where we're at. Just right now, I didn't get a chance to this morning. Got a late start, got up, was running around like a madman, didn't get things to do, looked at the clock and was like, oh shit, we have a broadcast to do. So therefore, I'm here with you in this broadcast. We're hanging out, having our excitement. I know, it is just so much fun, and all you guys keep laughing. You're laughing at me, you suckers. You know what? I hope you guys are enjoying yourself because today, and only today, We are officially hanging out on the NOK network. We are 50 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. We're 6 viewers, 7 reactions, and we're about to fucking party. I appreciate you for being a part of this with me today. And remember, you matter greatly. If you didn't know that, you know now. Oh my goodness, we had it going on there and no one said anything. What do you mean they didn't say anything? I don't know. You made it! Oh my God, you made it! Yes! You made it. You survived the 12-second countdown. And I'm so, oh my God, I can't believe it. You guys made it here. Thank you for hanging out once again. We are officially 52 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. We're totally getting somewhere right now, guys. Where that is, I'm not entirely sure where, but we will in a little bit. Thank you for the reactions. I can see you guys are putting hearts. You're putting the reactions in there. It's outnumbering the viewers. So, my God, thank you. That is pretty damn cool, and I appreciate it. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, guys. It's pretty cool to see the reactions grow. It's cool to see what you guys are doing. My God, I think we're doing all right here. And I honestly think we matter. And I say we matter because today's Tuesday, guys. That means get out, see something, do something, and make it vastly important. You can't fuck around if you don't fuck around. So the only way to find out is to get out and fuck around. There's 8 of you watching, and I think you 8 actually understand what I'm getting at right now. I think you guys might actually see the whole goal. Get out. If it's too cold to get out, run around your house a little bit, chase your husband and your wife around a little bit and have some fun. Maybe throw your clothes off and have an exciting time, maybe. If that seems a little bit too awkward because you think that you're way above that, just remember there are people out there that do not have what you have. So many people don't have families. They don't have brothers. They don't have sisters. They don't have a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So the one thing is here, always make sure to let them know how much they mean to you. Because for those of us who don't, hey, we can't go without, but we definitely can keep working toward. I know you guys got this. I know it's what it takes because so many people feel lost in their everyday. Lost is the beginning of being found. I know you're like, what? It is. Because once you're lost, you can then find your way back and you can do what you really want to do. It doesn't mean go back home. It doesn't go back to the source. It means start over. If you're starting over, you're probably doing it right because in this life, we have to start things over. We have to feel the traction. Sometimes that traction is what gets us uphill, downhill, gets us those big jobs, gets us the raise. It actually can get us that pretty girl and pretty guy that we did not know that we were worthy of having. So it's so important. It really is. Get out there and share this and let your friends know that we are on the airwaves and we're getting it down. We're at 54 minutes of a 55-minute broadcast and you're here. You're pushing the envelope with me. We're getting close to the edge. We're almost there to fire this bitch off. And I appreciate you for being there with me. Fire it off and make your Tuesday amazing so you can get into your Wednesday to get you closer to your Friday. Oh my God, did I just say that? Fridays are important too. So what happens is, most of us, if you work through it and you're one of those working people, I don't get a normal weekend because I usually work through it. So therefore, I have to catch myself usually and try to figure out what I can do to make my weekend worth it. Guys, it's officially at 55 minutes of the 55-minute broadcast. You guys made your reactions louder than your viewers. Thank you. And I do hope that you guys all hang out again and come and join with me again, because you guys are just so much fun to hang out with. Oh my God, I am so not worthy. Thank you for giving us this to your time and your whatnot, my friends. Get out, get your day on, and remember that you matter so vastly, okay? From me at Keeping It Green to you. Oh, wait, I had almost forgot, guys. I can't do that to you. Holy crap, I cannot do that to you.
And we're going to do it. I need dead silence. And then when I get it all the way down, I'm going to turn so you can all see it. And you're going to erupt in applause.
This is weird.
Yes? Yes! Yes!
My ex.
Okay, I believe you. Here we go. Dead silence.
Oh my God, I love it, I love it, I love it. We're erupting in applause. Thank you for joining me this fine day. Guys, have a good day. Keep it green.